Hey there, let's talk about change. All right, change is uncomfortable. Let's just put it out there. But you've got to get comfortable with the discomfort. If you are on the leading edge of shifting consciousness, being the ripple effect in the world, you're here for expansion and evolution, then change is inevitable. So get comfortable with it, even though it's uncomfortable. It is much easier to do when you've got a support system and a community around you who are also doing similar expansions of their heart and their mind and their life. So, change. When we stop resisting it, that's the key piece. The first key piece is to stop resisting it. Well, I guess the first key piece is actually get comfortable with the discomfort. 2, stop resisting it. Or maybe it's the other way around. Either way, get comfortable and stop resisting it. Because the truth is, when we resist change, when we resist making that choice, it is going to be more uncomfortable. Because there is a greater part of you that is guiding you and leading you and showing you the way. It's giving you the signs, it's giving you the information. And of course we have free will and we can do what we want, but you've got to pay attention to, am I resisting this scary thing that I don't want to do to stay safe, to stay comfortable? Those are just parts of your ego that have been built from a very young age to protect you. But now they become a barrier to your growth, your expansion, and your evolution. So if you're feeling frustrated, if you're feeling angst, if you're feeling overwhelmed or confused or lack of clarity, these are some of the signs that there's something under the surface that is trying to come through, or it's coming through and you're ignoring it or avoiding it. Listen, don't make yourself wrong. We're all in this process. We're all in this journey. But I'm sharing this so that you have an opportunity to inquire within a little bit deeper. And just ask yourself, is there a choice that I know I need to be making, but I'm afraid to make? You know, I worked with a client a handful of years back where we were working on love and her business. And what came through in one of her sessions was that she had to make a radical change. Now, this change was going to uproot her career. It was going to create a detachment from her ex. That's the noise you might hear in the background. So when this client needed to make this radical change, it was going to uproot all of her internal protective mechanisms, all of her internal coping mechanisms, it was going to really bring to the surface for her some things that she needed to face. Because what we were doing is we were working on bringing her into a place of personal empowerment, for her to remember who she truly is and what she's truly capable of. And sometimes we don't even realize the things that we're holding on to or why we're holding on to them. But in one of her sessions, I got this really strong download that she had to take her business out of the building that was in the same one that she was working with her ex and move. Now, the choice was always hers for her to do it, but like the clients, but the that she is, and like all of my clients, she did the hard thing. Because on the other side of the hard thing, I really want you to know this, on the other side of the hard thing, and maybe I'm talking to myself right now, on the other side of the hard thing, there is always something more amazing. Always. I speak from experience. I speak from professional experience. That's why I call my business Make Big Magic. So on the other side of the hard choice, on the other side of the change, it's more of what you're calling forth. And a lot of reasons why people do not make the choices, they don't make the decisions, they don't do the thing that they know they need to be doing is because of the underlying things. And it doesn't have to be hard. Let me tell you about that. It doesn't have to be hard. It does not have to take a long time when you are working at the level of energy and consciousness. Where we get caught up is we're trying to figure it out with our mind. We're trying to analyze that. And that's just part of a survival mechanism. right? It's part of the nervous system getting kicked up. But when you get to underneath all of that, the emotion, the energy, there's a really pretty flower here. The emotion, the energy, and consciousness, things can shift very, very quickly. And that, my friends, is the other side of getting comfortable with the discomfort. Could you, like, ask yourself, could you really be ready for that shift, that thing that you're calling into your life right now? Get comfortable with the discomfort and allow the good stuff to come in too. Okay, I am having a summer solstice retreat next weekend in Connecticut. I have a link if you want to check it out. And coming up after that is the Micro Magic group. We'll be using some supplements to shift our consciousness at higher levels. And I also have 2 spaces open right now for my Make Big Magic mentorship. Message me to discuss if this is a good fit for you. It's definitely for those that are on the evolutionary path that want to realize who they truly are and how to work with their energy and their emotions to create the changes that they are ready for.